Hello guys, so in this in this tutorial we're going to learn about character encoding, and we're going to learn about data overflow, and then we're going to look at input output using scanf and printf. So now when we talk of character encoding, what is actually character encoding? So it is a process, right? So it's a process of converting, right, characters like a 9 or right to its numeric values that we can store and process in a computer. So it's a process of converting characters, such as the characters can be okay, let's say a, it can be 9, right, into its numeric values, right? So in C, right, characters are stored using the ASCII values, right? So there I'm going to mention ASCII value. So this is a convention that was used to store variables. So it's actually ASCII convention is made of, I think, 128 characters, something like that. And if so so each character has its numeric equivalent, which we're going to see. So for example, a character, the character data type holds 1 byte, which is actually 8 bit, which we can represent as a 256 characters from 0 to 255. So what I'm saying is one character, right, a character data type, right, is actually, it actually holds 1 byte, and this 1 byte is 8 bit, right? And this 8 bit can be stored in 256 characters, right, between 0 and 255, right? For unsigned, while it will run from -128 to 127 for signed data type. Now, for example, what I'm actually saying is that, so if I define a char, let's say ch to be a, right, look at what I'm doing. Now I can go like this and I print f, and I say, okay, this character %c, I'm going to do \n, then %c, then I'm going to print, so I'm actually printing the character a. Then now I'm going to do it ASCII value, which I will now put %d \n to be ch. So I want to get, this is a character that I've written here, so I'm printing out, right, and then I'm using %d to get its numeric equivalent, right? So I have return 0. I'm sure I'm not doing return 0 2 times, so there's already return 0 up there, so I remove the one up, build and run. So it gives me character a, this ASCII convention is 65, right? So we can use this method, to encode strings. We can use this method to do encoding, right? So of which we're going to do some examples in subsequent videos, right? So, and this is what we are actually saying. So I can ask a user to enter a character, and whatever character that the person enters, I just get it numeric. So I can do something like printf, enter a character, right, \n. Then I can use scanf, which is %c, to get ampersand char. Oh, let me do char c, right? And now I can just do printf the ASCII value of %c is %d, and here I put c. What is that? Oh, semicolon inside here. Enter a character, so enter h. The ASCII value of h is 104, right? That is what we're saying. So I can actually ask somebody to write a whole sentence, and then I use a loop, of which I have not done loop. I use a loop, I use some, and then I convert all of that one character at a time. Right, so we're going to look at subsequent programs that are going to cover that. So the next thing that I said we're going to do in today's program is to look at data overflow. Now, data overflow occurs when a value assigned to a variable exceeds its storage, right? So just take a bottle of water. So when you keep pouring water to it, when you get to the brim, what happens is overflow. So when the variable exceeds its storage capacity, then we have data overflow, right? So it can lead to incorrect or wrap around values, right? So for example, I'm going to do a simple example, which I'm going to come back. Okay, I'm going to go back here to include hash include limit, right? So I want to get the maximum values of integer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do int a is equals to int max, right? Then I'm going to print out the maximum value of int is \n, comma a. So basically I don't want to do this one again, so I stop here, right? Such that just this one print. So the maximum value of int is max %d. I'm missing out a %d, such that it will print that. And then now it's good. So I'm going to take a is equals to a plus 1, right? So I'm storing the maximum value of an integer in a, then I'm going to do a plus 1. Now let's look at what happens. So this is going to give me an overflow. So overflow occur, or let me put data overflow occur for int. And then what do we have? When the overflow occur, I'm going to put now %d, such that we see what gets printed again at a, right? So let's just see what gets printed at a. You see, so the maximum value of integer is this, right? And then now an overflow occur when we add 1. We'll add 1 to a, it goes to the negative part, so it goes to the right, it goes to the negative part of it. So basically this is what happened. It wraps around and goes to the other side. Now in order for us to avoid this, what do we need to do? We need to use the correct data type. Sometimes we have to use long, or we have to use short. We can check the range of values that the person input. We can validate the user input, right? So basically this is what I preview for this course, for this tutorial. So basically in the next video we are going to look at we're going to look at more examples on data types. Okay, thank you.